Welcome back. In our last class, we talked about the heavy and the light sets of vowels. We specifically mentioned the relationship of A as an alphabet with the heavy set of vowel and the light set of vowel. In this particular class, we are going to look at Note 2. Note 2. The relationship of the different sets of vowels. Vowels of different sets, whether high or low, does not harmonize together in a word. That is, vowels of different sets high or low does not harmonize with each other. What are we saying here? In a word, what are we saying here? That in a particular word, you will hardly find a high set and a low or a light set. Vowels together is difficult. Let's look at some examples. For the high set, let's take pulo, which means oil. We can take bupiri, which means evening. We can say irise, which means storm. We can say owi, which means smoke. Here, we said high sets are not, the vowels are not dotted. Let's look at the second principle that says tone, high tone or step tone. Pulo, bupiri. Let's take this high. Irise, the vowel here is E, high tone. Now we cannot dot them because they are high sets of vowels. Let's look at the light sets now of vowels. We can take nongo. Nongo means open space or outside. We can say ira. We can say obio. And we can as well say akamo. Nongo means outside. Irwa means sun. Obio means fowl. While akalo means moon. We made mention that light sets, the vowels are dotted. U, O, I, U. A is a distinct vowel. O, I, O. A is a distinct vowel, is not dotted. U is dotted. Now let's consider why Nongo is called outside. Why is it called outside? The sound and the tone now will determine why we call it Nongo. Nongo. High tone, high tone. Irwa, the U is low, so the A has a high tone. Obyo, the I has a high tone and the O has a step tone. And we have Akalo, Akalo. The vowel here is high. We made mention here that this set stays on its own, and this other set, the high set, stays on its own. They don't join. You cannot see something like this. Let's use the word pulo. Pulo. You now know that pulo oil is under high set. It is not, the vowels are not dotted. Immediately you dot the O here, pulo, you've gone against the rule that says that vowels of different sets, whether high or low, heavy or light, they don't harmonize. They don't harmonize. Let's look at note 3. Note 3, we will consider an exception or a different rule where the heavy set vowels and the light set vowels, they appear in a compound word. Remember before we said that they don't appear together in a word. In a word. But now they appear, they harmonize together in a compound word. In a compound word. Let's look at this example. Bite Dorien, note 3. Bite Dorien. In this place, we have 3 words that makes up this compound word. This is a compound word. The meaning is loom. The loom we use in weaving clothes. This is the meaning in Ibani, Pite Dorien. Now, we made mention that in a compound word, you will find the heavy or light vowels. You will find them together. They harmonize. Let us appreciate this word by splitting them into the 3 different words that makes up this compound word. Bite means clothes. Dori means weave. Nye means thin. These are the 3 words that makes up this word, giving it just one meaning in English language: loom. For the fact that we have brought these 3 words together, you can have a high tone here, you can have a low tone here. You can as well have a heavy set here. You can have a light set of vowel here, depending on the word. Now, let us do the needful. Both the heavy set and the light set. Let us appreciate how they operate. Then later we'll look at how the high sets and the low sets operate too. The tones. Bite. Bite d'oreille. One. The I here, bite. The E here. Is dotted. Now watch. We have under E here. We have I here under d'oreille. Under bite we have I and E as the vowel. Under d'oreille we have, let's separate them and see. This is bite. This is d'oreille. Here they are not dotted. Here they are not dotted. But they are just one word. To tell us that heavy set of vowels and light set of vowels can appear only in a compound word. That is all we'll take for today. See you next